A blind man walked into a suit store to buy clothes, but the clerk sold him a discounted suit worth $50 for $5,000. Just 10 minutes ago, John asked the employee Danny if this was a suit store. Danny didn't answer John's question but told him he couldn't come in because John's cane would damage the floor inside the store. John was silent for a moment and then decided to give his cane to Danny. Danny called the intern Tom over and told him not to let John touch anything in the store. Tom told John, "Your hands are dirty. Please don't touch the clothes in our store." So John asked Tom where the restroom was, but Tom clearly didn't want to answer him, which made John very angry. He told Tom, "I'm a journalist. Aren't you afraid that I'll expose your behavior?" Tom immediately laughed at John. At this moment, John suddenly took out a stack of dollars. Danny immediately apologized to John and pulled Tom aside, telling him to take good care of John. Then he personally introduced suits to John. Danny deliberately quoted a price of $5,000 for a suit worth $50 and then paired it with a pair of floral pants. When John came out of the fitting room, the two of them found it very funny and continued to dress him up. They successfully transformed him into a comedian. Then they took a photo of him with his phone as a souvenir. At this moment, the manager Peter came over. When he saw that John was blind, he immediately understood Danny's intention. John asked them if he could wear this suit to the party. Danny immediately said, "Of course." At this moment, John suddenly took off his glasses. It turned out that he wasn't blind at all. John picked up his phone and angrily told them, "My father bought a suit here last week, but you dressed him up like this." Peter hurriedly apologized to John, but how could John forgive them? He would post an article about their deception of consumers on his social media. Then he took a photo of them as a souvenir.